Manga-Waido.
My name is Takashi Asada. I like to eat, and my mother would always cook large meals for me, so fair to say, I'm round on the edges. Because of this, I was slow and was always dragging people down in gym. Go away! You're so annoying! This happened fairly frequently. However, luckily, I have a lot of introverted and nerd friends. I always enjoyed my school life because of that. It was all pretty uneventful, and I graduated college. I started working this year. However, maybe it was because of how I looked, but people always made fun of me. But there was one coworker who was friendly to me. His name was Mizuse. Hey, Asada, let's go grab lunch. What? Wait! What are you doing? You're so clumsy. Here, you dropped this. Thanks. Sorry. Don't mention it. Let's go. Mizuse's father apparently runs a company, and he plans on taking over eventually. You're lucky that I'm here to back you up, but you need to be able to stand up on your own, bud. Yeah. Sorry for being such a drag. That's what I'm talking about. If you score contracts, everyone will shut up. Just work hard. Hell yeah. Mizuse encouraged me, and I was motivated. I was definitely clumsy, so a lot of people were worried about me. But I had some confidence in working towards things that took time and effort. I started getting used to my department and working at a good pace. In half the year, I was able to start scoring contracts. Thanks, Mizuse. You really helped me. No, you helped yourself. I didn't do anything, bud. You're such a great guy. Thank you, seriously. But one day, something happened. I think I'm gonna go to Waido Co. Limited. That place is huge, so if I score a contract, I'm going to the top of the charts. Oh, sorry. I already went there and got a contract. What? Why didn't you tell me? The CEO of that company is actually a classmate of mine from college. I figured I would ask him because why not? And he said he could trust me, so. You use your connections? What a scam. Whatever. Give me that contract then. What? My record isn't too good this month, so the boss has his eyes on me. I can't do that. He told me that he would sign because it was me. What? After all I've done for you? After this, Mizuse started being a dick to me when he could. Small mistakes. Come on, man, fix it! Were announced to everyone. Would spill coffee on my jacket that I put on my chair. He even shredded my presentation documents. Oops, my bad. And didn't seem sorry at all. Will you cut it out? This is not like you. What? It's your fault for not giving me that contract. If you keep doing this, I'm going to the manager. Don't even start with me, you fat little nerd. Mizuse blew a fuse and shoved me. Ah! I slipped and hit my head on the vending machine behind me. I was knocked out, and when I woke up, I was in the hospital. I had to take 3 days off for tests, and when I came back to work a week later, what? Mizuse? He had quit and left. Felt guilty that I was never able to make amends with him. But my boss and coworkers encouraged me, and even some of the coworkers that started with me. He started working at his dad's company. Had to inform me of where he went. I was just glad he was doing well. I decided to just leave it alone. After Mizuse quit, I met someone new. It was at a pub I went to often. A beautiful girl started talking to me.
Hey, would you like to drink with me?
Huh? Oh, if you want to. I'd almost never spoken to a girl, let alone dated one. I was so skittish. Her name was Lia, and she worked at a nearby company. After we talked for a while, she suddenly said,
I actually just moved here, so if you don't mind, can you show me around?
Huh? Are you sure you want me?
You seem pretty nice, so...
Okay. Sure, I'll show you around.
Thanks.
We started seeing each other frequently. First, I was shy because of how beautiful she was. But after getting to know her, she was fairly easy to get along with. She said that she even liked anime and mangas. We would go to the movies and manga cafes together. It was like a dream. I slowly started falling for her. But I'm sure she wouldn't want to date a guy like me. I couldn't ask her out, so I just decided to keep going as friends, but...
I like you. Will you date me with marriage on mind?
What? I like you too. If you're okay with a guy like me, Please! She asked me out! This must be what it feels like to experience heaven on earth. We started going out. Every weekend, we would hang out all day. I introduced her to my parents, and both my parents loved her. On her birthday, I gave her a necklace I chose, and she was extremely happy. She made me bento for lunch, and I was having the time of my life. But after about half a year, she started fading away. I asked her why. She started telling me.
You remember I said let's go out with marriage in mind?
Yeah?
I don't think I can marry you.
What? Why?
My family company's going under, and my family is in an unstable position. I don't feel right leaving them in the dust. A marriage costs money, too.
When I heard her story, her father runs a factory in the city. Apparently the machines keep breaking down and they aren't able to make any sales. You can't fix all the machines?
They're old, so there are no parts anymore. We don't have the money to buy new ones either.
Okay, I'll spend the money on the new machines.
But they cost like 20K!
I have enough money, it's all right. Besides, we're gonna be family. I don't want you to be upset.
Thank you.
I pulled out my savings and gave it to her. She was happy and kept thanking me.
Thank you so much.
And thanking me. This means problem solved, right? I want to officially propose to you soon.
Of course. Oh, but I gotta take this to the house ASAP, so is that okay?
Of course! I'll line you again later.
Thanks.
We went our separate ways. I didn't know that this would be the last time I saw her. After that, I chose the store to make my final proposal to her and invited her to dinner. It's a pretty expensive restaurant, one that I would never go to normally, so I think she understood. She replied and said, "Thank you, I look forward to it." Huh? She never showed up. Maybe she was involved in an accident? I was panicking and called her. Hello? Huh? Man's voice answered her phone. This is Lia's phone, right? Where's Lia? She's... Huh? Not gonna come! She bolted, you idiot! She won't ever show up! Take that, nerd! I heard his laughter and I didn't understand what was going on at first. But then I connected the dots. That voice... Mizuse? Exactly! You were scammed, idiot! Lia was a honeypot, hired by Mizuse. Did you have fun? She was your first girlfriend, right? She kept telling me all about your little stories. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Don't you even dare! It's a story about her father's factory. Of course it's a lie! She's somewhere chilling with your $20,000. I was scammed. This is what happens when you screw me over. He hung up the phone after leaving me with those words. I will get my revenge. I'm not gonna let this go. Both of them will pay. I'll make them see what happens when you really tick me off. I went to a PI office and asked them to find Lia. Apparently, she hadn't gone far and they found her fairly quickly. The PI told me the address and I asked a certain group of people for help. 2 days later...
What is this? Get away from me!
I was standing in front of her house with a lot of scary men. You owe me money and an apology.
Takashi? Why are you here?
It doesn't matter. Give it back. Or else. The scary-looking men started warming up their fists. These guys are old friends of mine, and you should have seen how angry they were after hearing about us. So, what's it gonna be? Money and an apology, or...
Fine! I'll give it all back! I'm sorry!
She was trembling and went inside. She came outside with an envelope. I'm missing $500. Hey, lady. You do understand the meaning of return, right?
Yes! I'm sorry!
She had pulled out $500 from her wallet and handed it to me. If it was just me, I'm sure this wouldn't have gone as smoothly. It was a good play to bring my friends. By the way, these guys aren't Yakuza. They're liberal arts majors from college. We were all in drama club together. When I told them what had happened, they were all down to help me out. They all showed up with their scariest attire. Thanks, guys. There's one more thing I need help with. Is that okay?
Of course!
I'm gonna have you come with me. Is there a problem?
You don't get to say no.
Okay, I'll go.
We headed straight for Mizuse's company. It was right about time for everyone to go home and the employees were leaving. After a while, Mizuse finally showed up. Hey, Mizuse. Long time no see. I smiled and said hello. I'm sure he was surprised.
What are you doing here?
He was shocked. What do you mean? I came back to return your little honeypot.
It's your fault. I lost my money and I think I might have peed myself. You're the worst.
Yeah, you lost the money you never deserved.
Here's your hoe. If you'd want to mingle, keep it to yourselves.
When my friend shoved Lia, she slipped and fell into him. They both fell over flat onto the ground. You're seriously beyond rotten, using a woman like that.
Shut up! Don't say that!
I got my money back, and I think if I do too much, you'll just try to get revenge again, so I'll leave it at this.
If you do something again, you better understand that this won't be the end of it.
You're dead, you got that? Answer me!
Okay!
Mizuse kept running and didn't apologize. Because of the ruckus in front of the company, he was fired. People kept claiming that he was mingling with Yakuza, using women for his personal gain. His father lost trust in him.
It's your fault! I'll never forgive you!
This again? Give up, dude. The next time you do something, I'm going to go to the police. Mizuse would be chased out of his house if the police became involved. Afterwards, he complained a little on social media, but he never did anything directly to bother me. Mizuse's personality and the economy combined led to him not finding a job. He seems to be living day to day by working day hire jobs. I was moved to a different company and would never see him anyway. That's what happens when you care so much in revenge. I hope he understands what he did wrong and starts over.